Cat
on
needs water.
the if you need water,
Says we're
go
live.
ahead. And it's the thing that I found one time is that all of a sudden the button, then the audio starts speaking into my ear, and I heard um, Sparky say that was a bad thing. So welcome this week. I understand that I'm not sure if this is a dream or if that was the topic of this week. So I'm I'm opening the Zoom room for the elephant and the fox and the cat and the donkey and the bird and the monkey and the giraffe and I know I'm being a zonkey. I never quite know how to talk about it. Oh, and there's a dragon staring at me. So I think we should start the room.
We're
Um,
all allowed in the room. You're all
you
allowed. It's not just me.
you remember the dragon locked you in a closet, so you better not forget her. She will do it again, Bruce.
Well, thankfully, that's not going to happen today because Sparky is in a different location, I believe, and so that's good. But welcome here, everyone. It is so good to see all of you here. And Monty, Monsignor, it is so good to see you back. We missed you last time, and we're glad to see that you are healthy. And excuse me, I just need to fix something
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Oh dear.
Just
Doctor's
switch
having
to a
some
different
technical
place.
difficulties, I see.
So, here.
It's not fair because Monty has a way out behind him. There's a way out for
Well,
him.
it's okay if he wants to leave middle of. I
There's,
don't mind
there's,
so
there's a
much.
little bit.
Exit.
Um, there's no guarantee that it's going to stay, but we'll do our best today. Uh,
Why
anyway,
did why did your
wouldn't that
reality
be wonderful if
fall?
that was a dream? But it's more like a nightmare. That's all right.
Oh,
Ooh.
Anyway, welcome here. Last time we asked a lot of questions, and it seemed a little bit confusing sometimes and a little bit awkward sometimes, but that's okay. Sometimes life is confusing and sometimes life is awkward. But
Oh, yeah.
today we are going to be talking about dreams. Not talking about dreams so much as we asked you to come with a question regarding dreams. And
Yes.
so, Monty, you are welcome to participate with that if you would like. I know that this is kind of catching you off guard, but that's all right. Um, so perhaps let's start with Sparky. Hang on a second. Yes, Reginald, did you
Well,
want
I was going to volunteer to go first, but I'm more than happy to let Sparky go first. That's not a problem. Not at all. No.
It's okay. You can go first, right?
I think a doctor should go first.
she did. She already
No, I mean the
opened up
doc,
the thing.
Dr. Reginald.
He's not a doctor. He just wears glasses. We keep saying this,
But
but
Wally,
yes.
Sparky wears
Wally
glasses
says
too.
you're his fellow doctor.
Well,
Oh, that's
he
because
may
he's
feel
British.
that way, but unfortunately, I don't have a PhD or an MD or any sort of alphabetical designation at
Pretty
the end
much-
of my name, you know.
He
And
doesn't
so I'm not
either.
really a doctor
Pretty
at
much
all.
like Wally. He doesn't
Yeah, he
have one
doesn't
either.
either.
Well, true. This is true. Yes,
So-
Sparky.
And
Oh,
I would
Beautiful
like to
observation.
say that Wally just thinks that because you have this British accent, but a
Yeah.
vaguely European accent is no doctor, I guess. I don't know what this means. How come I'm not a doctor then?
I don't know.
excellent
Well,
question?
anyway, along the lines of our topic for this week, if I may, in the arena of sharing with the group, as it were, a dream, and I have put quite a bit of thought into it this week, and I must say, my dream, the life goal, perhaps the dream in that sense, my dream is either for all creatures to live together in peace and harmony, or to be just put on an island somewhere where there's lots of acacia and carrots.
Oh.
Either one would be fine with me.
by creature, do you include these human beings
Oh,
too,
yes.
or just the animals? Because
Oh, no,
that
no,
would be
it
better.
would be every living being on the face of the
Mm.
planet, as it were.
That's
But
unfortunate.
yes, but knowing what the odds are of that sort of thing actually happening, no, I'm more than happy to just find an island somewhere with plenty of acacia leaves and carrots to chew on.
Does,
Oh.
does that island
Well,
have apples?
you like apples, Bruce?
Probably not.
This problem you are exactly saying is some of these animals will eat the fruits and the vegetables, but some of these animals will want to eat the other animals. So I don't know
But-
how much this is going to work.
Well, there you
that's
are.
not-
That's why I specified that I would be dropped on an island somewhere with plenty of acacia leaves and carrots, because I know that would keep me more than satisfied for the rest of my days, as they say.
Oh, but you would be all alone then.
No, I would go. I would go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
I could go there too, as long as there's fish. I can
No,
catch
well-
myself some fish.
I could fly there, but I wouldn't eat you, I promise.
Oh, and then you could barbecue my fish, Sparky. That would be much better too.
Are fish creatures? Are they creatures like us, or are they different?
yes.
No, they don't have any brains.
No brains. Okay. Well,
No.
is that true?
Bruce, you have your hand up. Would you like to contribute?
Well, I have a question. My cousin, the Dr. Zebra, talked about the universe and that we are kind of an island in a big group of other planets in a universe of lots of other things. So I was just wondering if we are on an island already. But
You
Reginald,
mean this group
we're-
here?
well, no, I mean the planet that we live on. Reginald said he wanted
Oh.
to be dropped onto a island all by himself, and I'm just wondering if
But we're not by ourselves on this planet.
what?
We're not by ourselves on this planet.
I'm
He
by
wants
myself.
to be on a place by himself, or maybe with somebody to talk to, but not
Yeah.
everybody.
I want somebody to talk to.
I do. I have Simone, but that's, and that's good. I don't understand her a lot of the times, but I have someone to talk to, but I'm pretty much alone. Most of the female doesn't count.
Monty,
No.
you look a little bit perplexed.
Oh, I just like listening. I like your stories. They make me sleepy.
I'd like him listening more than blowing his.
No,
pipe.
I
Yes.
gave up my flute. It's a new Monty. I'm sorry for disturbing you. That was all a dream. It was a
We'll see
dream.
how long this goes.
Wow.
I like your dream, Reggie. If this is your dream, but was there a question to the thing you was talking about? Like your question is, do you all want to go to this island with me? Where did Reggie go? Is he gone?
Yeah.
I think that I'm not sure. I was
terribly sorry. I just stepped out for a moment for a breath of fresh air. The discussion was getting just a bit too heavy-handed for my taste. I was simply postulating a mild theorem toward the extent of the meaning of existence, you see. That's
Okay,
all. Very
posturing
light-hearted.
and you can't use these words. Posturing and theorem. I don't know.
I think they gave me
Well-
a shot for that.
Wally
well,
wants to come in. Wally wants to come in.
We don't want
He
Wally.
was just talking about, he said he was coming up with an idea about a thing.
Oh, they teach you these words in the school because in my
Yeah.
English lessons,
Very
they
good.
did not talk about postulating goods. I don't know what he says.
The virus.
now one of the things that Reginald, I've been kind of observing some of the humans, and one of the things that they talk about is that someday we will all live in community without any conflict, and you have more information on or knowledge about that sort of thing.
Well, to a degree, perhaps. Again, if we are speaking of the what the humans refer to as the hereafter, as the afterlife, as heaven, then of course the theory is that peace and harmony will prevail in those times. However,
I don't know about this, because the lady where I live, she always says to the guy who lives here, I'm going to send you to the hereafter life sooner than you think if you don't do what I want to do. So maybe it's not so peaceful there. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure a large proportion of it is based upon the individuals that are present, you know. The people that had raised me, as I've mentioned in the past, my initial location was on a reserve in Africa, that was supervised by some Christian missionaries. The missionaries were the ones in charge. And so I learned quite a bit about Christianity and all that sort of thing, you know. And so for those who make it, as I understood, who make it to heaven, there will be peace and harmony. For those that do not make it to heaven, to the other place, as one of their children was wont to say on a number of occasions, to the other place, they will be far from peace and harmony. And if I may be so bold as to venture an opinion, currently on this earth, I feel we are much closer to the other place than we are to the heavenly realms, you know.
I would like to make a confession. Hello. Oh, I know I've been off. I've been around, and I've realized something. I thought that I had found my people, and we were basically doing exactly what Reginald said. We were creating chaos because I thought that chaos was a good way for me to be in charge. Because a vacuum demands leadership, and I am that vacuum leadership. So...
You mean you suck? Yes, okay, I believe this.
Well, that's rude.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
I'm going to be
really.
I'm kindly Codswallop right now.
Okay, that's right. I'm so sorry, Wally.
But I've realized that you are my only friends, real ones. The others only use me for something and run away, but you are my real friends, and I'm sorry. And I feel that you together, if I was listening, us together on an island, that would be paradise for me. And as long as you wouldn't eat me.
Okay. Try not to.
We promise.
Oh, Wally, when you say, Dr. Codswallop, that we are your friends, what do you mean by that? Like, what does friendship mean to you?
Well, it means that you are the only ones that actually, I mean, most people, they find me, I mean, let's face it, I'm a tad annoying at times. I mean, I'll give you that. A tad annoying.
Wally, you're really annoying sometimes.
A bit. Yes. But the thing is, even though I'm a bit annoying still, like Sparky comes and saves me and takes me, and I've got new wings, and then Sparky leaves me with Ernie, who I didn't care for, and now I realize he's the best friend I've ever had. And then I realize that you all, even Simone, who I did test for what she did to me, but still, Simone still talks to me. Whereas other creatures just totally ignore me, and then I find that I'm all alone in the sky. And so I wanted to come back down to Earth, to Ernie, and I wanted to rejoin you because, yes, my dreams are, I had wonderful dreams of the Earth burning and I would be in charge. But that's not a very good dream, I've discovered.
You know what, Dr. Codswallop, I just want to quickly point out before we move on to discussion about this, you should be very proud of yourself because you've exhibited some self-awareness that I don't think that you've had before this point.
Oh, well, I always was very aware. I'm extremely aware, but I've come to a new, I don't know what the word is. You're the...
Understanding?
Understanding is a good word. Yes, I don't really usually use that word, but Yes, I have. I've realized that all I have is you, and that my dream is merely to be with you, not to be the leader of a burning planet.
Let me tell you, your real friends will always tell you the truth.
Well, you tell me the truth, so you must be my real friends. Other people just, well, usually if they didn't follow me blindly, I would insult them. And of course, you have all, you've insulted me and I've insulted you back. But I feel that really in the heart of it all, it was showing how much I love you.
Was it?
I didn't get that.
That's what I was intending. It was showing love. I show love in different ways. We all have different ways of showing our affection. And my way is to merely show you how much smarter I am than you. But that's me.
Well, there's lots of things that we could unpack with that. But for now, Dr. Codswallop, you are always welcome here.
Thank you.
You are always welcome to stay so long as you are respectful, right? And we are so thankful that you came back. Now, perhaps we could move on to another participant to ask a question. Who would like to go next?
I have a question, yes. How do you make these dreams become real? Because in my dream, I, the beautiful cat, come down the stairs with these beautiful blue robes. And at the bottom of the stairs, all these people are bowing down to me because I am in charge of this, because I'm royal, like the lion. How do I make this become my real life then? That's the question I have.
Chaos. I would not suggest that dream. I had the same dream, more or less, but yes,
it's not chaos. It is everybody doing what I want. That's not chaos. But
that leads to the bad place.
I've seen lots of pictures on this flat screen that if you put your money into a publisher's clearinghouse, that you can have that dream.
Oh,
really?
Oh, well, okay. I don't have any money, but I can grab some from somebody around here. They don't pay no attention to me, so I can grab any money I want.
Well, if you have loads of money, then we can afford that island that Reginald was talking about.
I don't know how much money they have, but they have these little cards that they use a lot. They're doing a lot now because they are all here, and there's packages come all day, every day. Packages, new stuff. So I don't know how much money they have, but it looks like a lot.
Yes. Oh. Now, just let's go back just for a moment. Now, Simone, what was it about that dream that you have of being royalty, and what was it about that was meaningful for you and that you desire so much?
Well, the lady here is already so nice to me. She pet me and called me good kitty, says I'm pretty. But the rest of the people's here, they're not so nice as her. And I would like them to be nicer to me because I am part of this family, whether they like it or not. And I don't just like the lady, I would like them to like me too.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. It sounds like you are wanting to experience some respect and be a part of that family more than what you feel like now.
Well, I like them to pet me because that feels good. But then when I don't want a pet, I will tell them, don't more pet me. No more. I will let them know.
Simone,
but they just don't. They ignore me, or these littles, they pull my tail. I don't like that.
Simone, I love you. I do.
Oh.
You're my favorite cat because I know no many cats, but except for you. But I feel that maybe if you didn't use those claws, just like I shouldn't use my feet to kill things, you shouldn't use your claws to hurt things.
Oh, no, I don't. Only when they are not doing what I like. Well, like they pull my tail, they get the claws. So how else are they going to know? I don't like this, so I got a scratch. It makes sense. How else do you communicate to these people?
To stomp on everything.
Well, let's move on a little bit. Thank you so much, Simone, for participating. Perhaps you could choose the next person to.
Well, I need to hear Sparky's, if she has a question or if she has a dream, like Martin Luther Dragon, she could be sharing with us her dreams.
I have 2 dreams. One of my dreams is that I could go to school and I wouldn't have to pretend I was something other than I am.
Mm.
And I could have friends.
You have friends
that I could
Here we
be
are.
in person with.
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
And do things with, because my brother can't play and they pay all the attention to him, and mom and dad are busy. And
Are there other dragons where you live?
Not near us. It's a long ways.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I think for you, it's like I just told Simone with the claws. I mean, I love her, but those claws, they make people not like you. And when I kill things accidentally with my foot, it makes them not like me. And with you, I think maybe if you wouldn't eat people, then maybe they'd like you more and they wouldn't be scared if you didn't eat people and blow and burn things.
Well, I wouldn't do those things, but probably. But mom and dad say that if people knew that I was a dragon, that they would come and kill us all. And
that's because people are scared of things they don't understand. Yeah. So they don't understand the cat because I have things I like the certain way. And when you don't do this, I will let you know. That's not wrong. They don't understand, so they get all crazy. Oh, this cat is crazy. What's going on with this cat? They do for same with dragon. They don't know you or what you like and how nice you are.
Right. We're closures too, me and Reginald and Donnie, and we're all trapped a little bit because if we were just free, people wouldn't know. They wouldn't know how to deal with us being free. So we all have to make, if I could just be small, I think I'd be accepted. If I could be small so that I wouldn't be able to kill things with my feet.
If I was the size of Dr. Wally, then I could go and be around people.
He would love to be the size of you. He often speaks of it.
It would always be nice. It would always be nice to be something else. I think I hear the people say the grass is always greener on the other side, unless, you know.
Except it's not.
It is, because in my enclosure, it's kind of brown, but over the fence, it's green.
Yeah. That's because the sprinklers go there and you stop on your stuffs.
Yes, Donnie, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt everybody. Donnie, you are looking like you are a little bit sad, or that you are, you know,
no, it's not that. No, I'm okay. I'm good. I really am. Yeah, I'm good. I was, what's that?
I just said, if you're sad, I can make you happy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But, you know, I'm not. So, yeah, you know, you don't have to. So there we go. I was just, you know, kind of listening, and you just got me thinking. You know, there's this one dream that I've been having, and it's I wasn't sure if I was going to share it with everybody. I wasn't sure, but it's one of those where you know, you're all of a sudden you're rising up off the ground, you know, and you're kind of almost flying. It feels like, you know, you're just going up and up and up, and then it's kind of nice at the time, you know. It's nice at that point right there, but then all of a sudden, you know, I get to a certain point and I just kind of stop, you know, and just stop and hang there and just not going anywhere else, just hanging there above the ground. And then a whole bunch of people come at me with sticks and start smacking me. So, you know, that's not really what you would call a good dream.
You're dreaming about being a piñata. Don't dream about that, because you're not filled with candy.
Oh, no. Well, depends. You know, if I can get it, I like to eat it. But, you know, so I guess I'd be filled with it. You know.
Candy's not going to come out if they whack you open. No,
that would not be a good thing. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. No.
Sounds like you're dreaming of being Sparky. Or maybe Dr. Wally, maybe.
If you floated up to the air, I would fly around with you.
Oh, well,
But if
that,
people
yeah,
saw
that
you,
would
they'd
be a plus, and then maybe if the dream ended right there, with just floating around like that would be nice. That would be a nice thing. But where it goes from there, it's not nice. It's not a nice thing.
That means it's a
it
nightmare.
could be a nightmare, instead of a dream.
Yes.
It's a nightmare, a nightmare.
Yes.
My mom and dad say that if I was flying around people would take sticks and things to me too.
Yes,
Now,
that's
what-
what I thought. Wally,
What's a stick going to do to a dragon? It's like throwing a little pebble at a big brick house. It's
It
not going to
depends
do
on-
nothing.
It depends on how many sticks.
Oh yeah,
I would say the way to keep people from hitting us with sticks when we rise above the ground, and you can come with us, Donnie. I think you and Sparky, and possibly if we could all get some type of wings, it could happen because I didn't have wings until Sparky took me to a place where they gave me the wings, and then we could all fly, and then we would leave the island.
We're running close to, we're running out of time, so we'd like to kind of hear from everybody. We'll start with Monty, and then Bruce will come to you as well.
I just need to ask Simone, what's a pincinata?
A pincinata. No, a piñata. So this lady's next door neighbor has these little girls there. I think the term is Latina, and they use for birthdays. They have these big things, piñatas. They put them up in the air and they hit them with stick. They're made out of like papers. And then all these candies fall down. And then all the kids, they run like crazy. Then they get all these candies. and then
because I'm kind of the same size as Donnie, I thought they were lifting donkeys up into the air and hitting with sticks. That scared me. Okay.
No,
Okay.
if you
You're
make
safe.
it,
You're safe.
Okay.
You're safe.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're
you
safe.
could make a piñata look like a donkey, but it's only paper.
Is a paper a creature? Maybe it's like a fish. It doesn't have brain. It's a paper.
No, it's just paper. It's made out of, I think they make it like trees or something.
Made
Which
out
is
of
bad
squished
because then
wood.
there's no trees, but that's a whole nother.
You ever seen a
We only have a little limited amount of time.
oh, that's my job.
Monty, you had your hand up.
No, well, only because of Bruce had his hand up, but I do want to explain my dream. I had a dream that I was in a South American palace, and I was really important, and I woke up in a place in Kansas, and I was in a cage, and I was eating bananas. I had plenty of food, but I've really learned distress, and I'm not all that, and I'm okay with that. And I'm in counseling, evidently. It was a really weird dream. It's been a wild ride.
Wait, so you weren't in a palace in South America?
That was my dream.
But we were part of your dream.
You
Really?
told us that.
What
I
did
think
it
you had
look
eaten
like?
some bad papaya. That's what happened.
What did I eat? I
I
saw.
don't know. What do donkeys eat?
But we weren't
Donkeys.
there.
We
No,
weren't.
but what about the cats and the other creatures that cut your hair?
They're still here. They almost jumped into my cage. It's M and I can't remember the other guy that lives here, but they're kind of abusive and mean. But it's it's where I live. So and they give me bananas, and sometimes they cut my hair.
I think
Dr.
you're-
McFoxy, I think we need a special session with Monty. He's losing his mind.
I
Well,
think
It
maybe
sounds
like
like
us.
you know,
You're like us, Monty. You're in a cage just like we are.
maybe got a hold of some bad bananas.
Bad something. He's like, I don't know.
No, I trust him. I think that he was just in a cage, and you tend to make things up when you're in a cage.
Oh.
I mean, look at Dr. Wally, what he would do because he was in a cage all his life. So, but yeah, being in a cage and being stuck in one place forever makes you feel like you need to, I don't know, you start imagining things and have dreams that are weird. Like when I dream that I'm naked in public.
Or when I dreamed that lions came and took my brother.
Oh,
I have a dream that we will finish on time, and that I get to keep my job. So
Oh,
we
are
have
we
about
almost
a minute before we have to.
Well, what a wonderful
Good one,
conversation.
Bruce. Good one. Good one.
so yeah. So what does it mean that I dream I'm naked in public,
Oh,
Dr.
when
McFaul?
do you wear
It
clothes?
means you like to be free.
You are.
Wait, you
But
don't
you
wear
are.
clothes?
I mean,
what are you talking about?
yeah, you
I'm-
are. You're always
Or
are. You
naked
always
in
are.
public.
When
I'm
did,
naked?
when did you wear clothes?
Bob's skin.
But what? Yeah. What does it mean for an elephant to be naked?
You just don't have clothes on.
We're
Oh.
The
just
only time you wear clothes is when they put down the blanket and then they put down the thing and then they want to ride you around.
So
Wouldn't
the
it-
dream that I'm naked in public is basically realizing that I am in a zoo and they look at.
You are naked in public. I'm afraid.
So I guess Monty and I are the same sort of. We thought we were in a place and we're both just in a zoo, but I wasn't. I don't know. It's confusing me.
Anyway, let's
I'm naked too.
wrap up and let's talk a little bit about what we would like to do for next time. These dream questions, these were wonderful. What would you like to continue to ask questions about?
I
dreams,
have
or
this
is there
question.
another topic?
Here's the problem. I think we need to be able to make these peoples understand what we are saying. How can we do this?
Oh, okay.
They don't understand me at all.
Oh,
So
me
how to
either. I'm
communicate?
telling them.
With
But I already speak their language when I go to school.
Do
Oh,
you?
so then you can help us to maybe write letters and then to all the humans there so they can know
can-
what was going on.
I can type, but I can't write.
Dr.
It is
Wally
possible.
says- Yeah,
Reginald?
but
Yes,
you know,
Richmond.
Yes, it is possible to learn to communicate. For example, I ran across a human who was an animal doctor who could speak to all of us. It was amazing. It really was.
wow. Well, Wally says he speaks for me. I'll tell them that I said this, and then he tells them things I didn't say at all. Like
He's not a
he
good
says he wants to
interpreter.
kill you, and I didn't say that.
No.
So
Wally
we need.
doesn't know how to be nice yet. He's learning.
He's learning. Well,
Let's-
he's
perhaps next time we could ask questions about communication. Then
that means talking.
Well, I communicate to my people when I don't like what they do. I bite them or I claw them. But you say that is good. That's not good.
It's not good. And I make these sounds apparently that people get really scared of, and I blow water.
We have just enough time. If you could raise your fin, claw, or other appendage, which of
Nobody has
these
fins.
selections would be your choice? Please raise your appendage on communications as our next topic of
It's
conversation.
fine with me. I like it.
I'm raising my trunk.
How many would like dreams for a second time?
But I
We
only
can
have
talk
the
more
one
about
dream.
both.
What? Sorry.
Then I believe we will be communicating about dreams. No?
Okay.
I'll try to have a different dream.
Yes, you said communication.
Dreams about communicating.
oh,
I believe we have a tie. I believe audience Bob will have to create our selection.
Communication is the choice.
okay.
Thank you
I'm going to learn sign language. That's what I'm going to do.
being here
That would
as
be good.
as Bob audience somehow understands us.
Because she's special.